Hello niece's and niestos, how are you today? Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. My name is SavingsFashionista. She is I and I am her. You have arrived to Nista's Nation, and over here we do mainly things fragrances. So you guys, today I want to share with you some of my Valentine's. Let's not be saying Valentine's. That's my favorite holiday. One of them, you guys. But my Thanksgiving / Friendsgiving appropriate, what I feel to be seasonal appropriate fragrances. Now, you know, you do what you want to do, you wear what you want to wear, you smell and feel how you want to feel. But I'm just here to share mine. So if you're interested in that content, please stay tuned. Started here. I think I have about 10 fragrances here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yes, I have 10 to be exact. 10 fragrances here. And these are fine fragrance mists. For some reason, I tend to get more love. And I think it's just the way that I build the channel. And I'm trying to change the trajectory of my channel and make it more, you know, just a variety of fragrance. Niche, indie, designer, Bath and Body Works, and other fragrances. But I tend to get more love on my Bath and Body Works content, and I appreciate you, whether it's 100 or 1,000. You are greatly appreciated. So first I want to say thank you. And if you would, go over there and check out my fragrances. I did a fragrance video right there. You see it? So if you would click the card, you can get to that fragrance video and go and show your girl some love. So let's just get right into it. All right, so we're going to start off. This is a combination of gourmand, sweet, and amber floral fragrances. Now, some of these fragrances, you probably have already saw these featured on my top fall fragrance, my top fall fine fragrance mist. Get it together, girl. Get it together, Nista. All right, so some of you have probably seen some of these, but I did try to pull a different collection, but 2 or 3 of them are already been featured. All right, so this is the first one. This is Sunrise Woods. Sunrise Woods is a very fall, floral, woody fragrance. The fragrance notes are creamy sandalwood, sweet berries, and cozy cashmere. Sandalwood, I just think sandalwood is a year-round thing for me, depending on what they have it blend with. But this is a perfect, cozy fall fragrance. I think it's very easy to wear. This is one of those fragrances that you can wear in isolation if you have the entire body care, or if you just want to use the fine fragrance mist. Some people are just happy with the performance of fine fragrance mist, and that's fine, but this is so good. This would blend really well with any type of fragrance that has a sandalwood base, a cashmere, or a musky base. This is really, really nice. This is the Sunrise Woods, and I don't think they have this in stores now. And you guys, I know there's this big thing where some people don't like when you share things with them that are not in stores. Unfortunately, I feel different because some people already have these things in their collection, and they may need some ideas of how, when, or where they can wear these fragrances. So it's not to slight anyone, but I'm just trying to cover a mass variety of people with different situations and scenarios. So again, this is the Sunrise Woods. All right, the next one, this is so good, you guys. I forgot how good this is, and I only have it in the mini. Next time they have a sale, or I may pick it up at SAS, I am definitely going to get the one that is out now, which is the same as this one. This is the one from last year, but this is the White Pumpkin and Chai Fine Fragrance Mist. It has cinnamon cider, spiced pumpkin, vanilla glaze. This is so sexy, you guys. This is another one of those fragrances that can be worn all in isolation, all by itself. And this is so festive. That cinnamon as well as that pumpkin note, it speaks Thanksgiving just with the notes that are in it. It is so good. No, it doesn't smell like food or pumpkin or sweet potato pie. I'm not getting that vibe. I'm just getting this really pretty fragrance with remnants of the spices like pumpkin spice as well as cinnamon, and it is so nice. And cinnamon is not an easy note to gravitate to in a fragrance. It's not one of my favorites, but I really like the way that they blended the cinnamon in this white pumpkin and chai. All right, the next one, and this correlates very well with one of the fragrances that I featured in my Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving appropriate fragrance, and this is the Fairytale. And this fragrance does put you in the mind of YSL Lieb, the original version. It really does. The fragrance notes are pomegranate nectar, fresh orange blossom, vanilla bean, and warm amber. I'm not sure about the pomegranate because there's no pomegranate in the Lieb YSL, but there are notes of orange blossom, vanilla, and amber. And this is so beautiful. This is another one of those fine fragrance mists that can serve as a fragrance, a perfume all by itself. You can layer this with the cream, the shower gel, and this is one of the core lines with Bath & Body Works, so you can pick this up at any time. But this is such a beautiful fragrance. The orange blossom and the vanilla and the amber mixed in with this. I don't really get a lot of pomegranate. This is absolutely stunning. Really nice, really nice. So this is Fairytale. All right, another one. I forgot I had this in my collection. This is the Golden Clementine and Amber. The fragrance notes in the Golden Clementine and Amber are juicy citrus, sparkling pomegranate, and warm amber. This is so good. That citrus, that orange is so prominent in here. As well as the pomegranate is really nice. And then it just settles down with that amber. This is really nice. This is a sweet, a very sweet fragrance, but it is definitely more seasonal for the fall months. It's not that tangy berry type of sweet. It is definitely a citrus type of sweet, and it is really, really good. This is a fragrance I think that will pair very well with any type of perfume that has a very high woody note to it, like a high amber or a high sandalwood. I think that this will pair very well with that. This is the Golden Clementine and Amber. All right, the next one, my favorite of the season, you guys know. This is the Midnight Amber Glow. This is a gourmand goddess, you guys. It is so good. This is so good. The caramel, the vanilla bourbon, the amber, and this also reminds me of some type of coffee fragrance as well. I don't know why I want coffee to be in here, but the fragrance notes in the Midnight Amber Glow are smooth amber, caramel latte, vanilla bourbon. This is the fragrance of the season for me. Actually, for the year. This is the best fragrance that I have gotten from Bath & Body Works this year. I'm already halfway through this fine fragrance mist. This fragrance, in my opinion, it's either or. You can wear it in isolation, or you can combine it with anything that's vanilla, anything that has a caramel note to it, anything that has that amber floral oriental note to it. It is so good. And I think what I like about this is it's not overly sweet. It's just enough sweet to not make your stomach hurt, and it's just enough sweet for it to really stand alone, and just enough sweet for it to be an accompanist to a very beautiful fragrance. So again, this is the Midnight Amber Glow. All right, what's Thanksgiving or what's fall without your apple note? And this is one of my favorite apples from Bath and Body Works. I don't know why they did not release this year, because I need some of the lotion really bad. But this is so good. This is the coconut candied apple. The fragrance notes are candied red berry, shredded coconut, vanilla spice. If you are a coconut girl, you need this, okay? But this is not that summery, beachy type of coconut. The way that they have this coconut blended with the apples and the vanilla spice, it is so good. This is so good. This pairs very well with the Kylie Eden Juicy Apple, as well as the Vanilla 28, in my opinion. This is really nice. Coconut candied apple. All right, another one that you can find in stores now. This is the Vanilla Mocha Cream. This is like a flanker being released for the Grand Dawn, because all day long, she's the headliner. I don't know why she came out after. I guess this was just like an opening act, because this was released last year, I think 2019, and it came back again this year. But this right here is far better. This is nice. Don't get me wrong. It has a place. I really think it does. The Cozy Cappuccino, the Vanilla Orchid, the White Tonka Bean. It's very similar to it, but it's not exact. This gives me more of a floral, soft vibe, opposed to the Midnight Amber Glow just being a super gourmand with those rich gourmand notes like the caramel and the vanilla bourbon. But she's nice. She pairs really well. I would not suggest wearing this alone. She's very light, but she's a really nice fragrance to refresh your fragrance, or just, you know, she's cute. All right, now here's another one. It does says beach nights. You know, no one is probably here in the States adventuring out to the beach unless you're probably in Florida. But beach nights, although this is something that was released in the summer, I do think that it holds a very solid place in the fall months. The fragrance notes are toasted marshmallow, sea salt breeze, Samoa's Accord, beach driftwood, creamy vanilla. Now, I know that sea salt breeze and that beach driftwood, it gives you that real summer vibe, but it's enough of the other fragrance notes like the marshmallow and the Samoa Accord, as well as the vanilla, where this can stand out and it could be very nice to wear in the fall months, as well as to family functions or an event coming up. I think that this would pair really well with any fragrance that has like a vanilla note and or a marshmallow note. So this is the Beach Nights. All right, the next one, and I do apologize because this is something that you probably will not be able to find in stores. I actually picked this up at SAS, but it is so good. It is so good. The Pear Creme Brulee, it's probably the closest thing to this, but this is better in my opinion. This is just more toasted, it's more gourmand. This is like Christmas cookie and pear creme brulee coming together, having a situation, and this is what they birth. So this is really good. This is not only a fragrance that's good for Thanksgiving or Friendsgiving. I do think that this would be a really nice fragrance for Christmas. So you'll probably hear about it or see it again. But this is so good. I think it will pair well with anything that is vanilla, anything that is cookie, anything that's caramel. I wouldn't necessarily say pear, although there's a pear note in here, but this gives you more of a gourmand than a fruity vibe. So this is the toasted pralines and pear. Now, one that you could sub in if you might have it. I think you can probably still find this in stores because it was re-released. This is the coconut cream pie. This is so good. The fragrance notes in coconut cream pie are toasted coconut flakes, caramel crust, and golden pie crust. Caramel custard and golden pie crust. This is a cookie caramel just feast, fragrance feast. I can't think of any other term to use to explain it, but this is really nice. It pairs well with anything that's cookie, that's vanilla, that's caramel. This is so good. This is also one of those fragrances that can carry itself out really well in the winter months as well. So that's all I have to share with you guys. If you have any suggestions or recommendations of things that you think would be very befitting to wear to a family feast like Thanksgiving or Friendsgiving, please leave that in the comments below. I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel, and do not forget, you, yes you are great. Bye-bye.